All right, we are live. Welcome everyone to the 10th episode of the Vibe Sessions. Thank you all for joining. This is a little bit of a, let's say, an extended, the extended edition, since the hyper hack is now extended, I believe, until the 21st of August. So we have a bit of time for people to present their work, their projects, their progress during this. So we have sorry, can't count. I counted myself. So we have three projects that are joining us today. So Boltus, LazAI Trader, and Hive. Today we'll go over each and every single one, and then go to any of the recent developments. So we'll start off with Mart from LazAI Trader. I guess I'll bring everyone else back into the back rooms. We'll get to hear them later. Hey Mart, how's it going?
Hi, Paul. Thank you very much. It's always a fantastic opportunity to talk here. Can you just confirm if I'm not lagging and the connection is fine?
Yeah, we can hear you pretty clear, or at least I can.
Oh, fantastic. All right. So, to be honest, I came to this Vibe session to give a really brief intro, briefly talk about where are we right now. As you know, in the past, we had already two sessions. On the first one, I was talking about architecture, how Lazy Trader is actually designed, how it's going to work. On the second session, I went into details. I showed a short demo how users can interact with Lazy Trader and get started with the testing. And then it was announced that the hyper hack is extended with 2 weeks, giving us an opportunity to further develop the product. And well, we did that. And since the last Vibe session, there has been a lot of really great improvements. I'm a bit afraid to scare my screen right now because it seems that maybe there is a bit of lag, but I will try. And if it's really not working, then I will just talk. But please let me know if you can see my screen. Yeah?
Yes, should be coming up. Yeah, we see the Telegram. We see your Telegram, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Yes, we are in Telegram because we meant to be only in Telegram, right? So this is where Lazy Trader is having its only user interface. Basically, just very briefly, because I talked about it on the previous call, if you are a new tester, you can just go to Telegram, look for Lazy Trader _bot, and you will get to this fantastic bot. You can start with start, and you receive you will be assigned a wallet, and you will have 100 USDC test token, 10 million GMATIS token, and 0.1 ETH. And what you can do after this is go to config and select a token pair. So for example, let's select GMATIS USDC, select a trading strategy, then customize it for yourself. So how big portion of your USDC, for example, you would like to trade. I will be saying that, okay, 20% seems all right, but I would like to trade more often. I would like to bring down the trigger right at, let's see where I can get, right at 5%, let's say. So if GMATIS is moving upward, the price of GMATIS is moving upwards or downwards 5%. GMATIS is, by the way, a meme token on Andromeda Matis. Then we would like to make a trade. And then just to be safe, we are also setting a maximum amount, and $100 will be just fine here. So this is it. I set up a trading strategy here, and I just confirm and save it. And now if I go to my configs, I should be able to see that, yes, it's right there. Absolutely fantastic. So now we can do, well, what we can do with this. We can also see the chart to see how our tradings have evolved. And this is actually something new. This is something that we didn't have during the last call. So here we can see see that, okay, this is where GMATIS price was jumping down and up and down and up, where the agent was buying, and the red dots when the agent was selling. So you see that this is actually working. So it falls, you buy, and then it jumps back, and you sell, and it goes upper, and it sell, and fantastic. And you have an overall P&L that at the end of the testing, HyperHack, we are going to compare all the testers, and the 3 top users are going to, on production, they are going to be assigned actual wallets with actual USDC and Matis tokens or ETH, break down properly, like just like here, not GMATIS, Matis or ETH. So we are going to have the same structure, but only with blue chip tokens. Okay, but what has been really big improvement, because HyperHack changed the bonus structure. Kind of, it was motivating us as well to focus a little bit also on Laz AI and the AI capabilities. Now, how Lazy Trader, how we at Lazy Trader decided to look into this topic is to say, okay, we what do users have, right? They have trades, but trades are on public chain. So you can see the trades. That's not something that you would like to store as a private data, because it's not private. You can see it on chain. What is private though is your strategy. Exactly this, what I set up here. And of course, in the future, so we are talking about as a V1, it's working, it's fantastic, but there are still, different trading strategies that you can leverage. Right now, we are using a basic martingale strategy that is like incrementing the scale of trades if it goes continuously to one direction, which is already fine. It's working for me on production, connected with my Binance account the last 2 months, and have absolutely fantastic results. But there are other trading strategies. So we are going to slowly add those, and this is the private part. So this is your data, and you can now provide this data using Laz AI as a private data, and then our agent has the capability to see your private data because you provide it to it, but also sees a collective data of all the other users, their trades, their strategies, only the agent in the trusted execution environment. And what can happen here, and this is just a test, and please, treat it with caution, but it looks cool, so I want to show it, and this is my test environment. What you can see here is that as a user, you are going to be able to select contribute once in 24 hours, when you basically contribute to your data as a private encrypted data set on Laz AI network. And then you also have a possibility to ask for suggestions if you contributed your data. For now, this is a one-to-one. You contribute your data, you can get a suggestion. In the future, this is going to be monetized. So if you contribute your data, you get a reward for it. And if you would like to have suggestions, you also need to pay for those suggestions. So there is a business logic there. It will only make sense if we have a sufficient amount of data. And this is a tricky one, but very interesting. So let's look at what we have right now. So you can contribute your data, you push your data encrypted, it's private, it's only yours, and only you have access to it and the agent. And then you have suggestions. So you select suggestions. As agent can see your private data, but it can also see the collective data set of all the other traders in the trusted execution environment. So nobody else can see that. And then it looks at your data, it looks at the collected one and saying that, hey, your trigger percentage is 0.2, is 2%. And it's quite tight. You are making more often trades, and you should be looking at maybe a higher percentage to reduce the noise and focus more on the larger, maybe meaningful price movements. Especially, actually, we are talking about maybe with the Hercules DEX plugin, because that's a DEX plugin. We are not looking at the one-to-one price. We have a slip, right? And this is it. This is pretty much what we did. I think it's fantastic and really exciting, times to do this. But but that would be it. And I know that I'm just in time, 15 minutes, fantastic. So I would like to give now the opportunity to the others, unless, Pavel, you have some questions, which I'm more than happy to answer them.
Yeah, I guess how are people able to contribute their trading strategies for this? Like, are you how like I guess how will the incentives be created around this? Like if I create a
So
bot that
as
manages other
you saw, this
trading.
is currently in the test environment. I lost you for a moment, Pavel.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
I guess I think you heard the question, but I think you're back. If you can hear me.
I didn't hear the question. Come again.
You didn't hear the question. Okay. It was like how would users be able to contribute their trading strategies and be able to monetize off of it?
Of course. So right now, there is no precondition to contribute your data, and there is no precondition to receive your data. In the future, we will implement a mechanism when it will be reasonable. So when we will have sufficient amount of data to make the suggestions really meaningful, then we are going to enable users to provide their data. So it's going to they are going to receive additional funds basically on the daily basis, because maximum once per day they can submit data. So this way they can monetize their data, and in return, like how this budget is going to be growing is thanks to the get suggestions. So basically, how users can actually improve their trading strategy based on the collective knowledge. So there is a supply and there is a demand in this structure. This is an additional feature, but I think that on the long term, so when you look at, I don't know, trading data, strategy data for multiple users in a longer period of time, like a few months, then it's already actual valuable information that nobody else has. And slowly, the suggestions are going to be really the ones that are going to lead this whole product. And we are looking at a bit further in the future. It's a great time now for being testing, because even though we are on testnet, the data we have is real data. It's real price movement. So it's already growing the knowledge base of the collective knowledge, and this is absolutely fantastic, I think.
Awesome. I guess like another question.
Does it make sense?
Makes sense. So a question on the collective knowledge. So the trading strategies themselves aren't public. How would people be able to add onto that, or is it just each individual trading strategy would be uploaded by an individual person? Like how would you be able to build up that collective knowledge for maybe like the ultimate trading bot?
So that's the trick. You need users to contribute their data, their strategies, their trading data, all together in one to the agent. So they encrypt it, they push it, they publish it. This is the data contribution part for they are getting rewarded, and this data packages are the ones that are actually growing the knowledge base of that. This is the collective knowledge. This is what the agent is looking at, and then it's only looking. It's also looking at your private data when you're asking for a suggestion and seeing that, okay, it looks like that yours seems nice, but there is some places of improvement there, and this is the goal here that we would like to this is why we are trying to leverage this whole private / public data, because your private data is never actually exposed externally. It's just being looked at as a collective whole. And and you just contribute to that, but particularly your data is not being exposed, unless your data is the only one right now. But that will be the case only for the first and the second user. So
Okay, got it. Got it.
That's
So
going to be me and maybe you, Pavel.
yeah. So so we'll have the true two trading bots on the network.
Exactly.
Definitely. I think good potential to revise different strategies, and maybe without exposing them publicly, because as soon as you open up a strategy, then it stops becoming a strategy, and then if everyone can know what exact parameters you're using to buy and sell, and people can just mimic that and sandwich you in between those periods. But anyways, no, it really good good to hear. Yeah, really good to hear about the extension to that, and yeah, definitely curious to see how that is implemented in a way where anybody can come in and perhaps just like how we have people on the internet, coming in and starting like YouTube channels about the different technical analysis. People can actually create the trading bots to then maybe monetize off of the usage. And yeah, cool, very cool idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anything else you wanna mention before we switch up?
Well, yes, just one thing. So, in the beginning, you might ask, why would people contribute, or where would we have, how would we incentivize? So, all this is kind of yet to be figured in the future, but we are counting on having some kind of a project budget that initially is going to allow this kind of providing data. It can be either as as kind of like a data providing campaign, or it can be also one by one rewarding of the data providers. It's yet to be figured, and to be honest, there is really a lot of opportunity there to really jump on this case. For now, we are happy that okay, the tech is there, the possibility is there, and to decide what is exactly going to be the direction, we need to see the user base. We need to see the real demand on getting suggestions. We need to see how people are actually, even if incentivized, how they are willing to provide their data, etc., etc. So these are all very interesting questions, and because it's a very unique and kind of innovative solution not existing before, we don't really have any data to rely on how users are going to react. So it's yet to be figured, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. Chicken and egg problem. You need the data to create the strategies, but then you also need the incentives in place to then get people to provide. Yeah, very good points. Hopefully we can see more of that being implemented, at least that idea. And hey, if maybe if a percentage of the profitability of the trading bot might be also an interesting incentive there. But thanks a lot, Mart, for joining, for presenting, and
most probably
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Thank you so much, Pavel, and good luck for the others. Bye bye.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for joining. All right. So now we will have our second project, Hive. I think you've seen them before. Hey, Martian, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. What do you have in store for us today?
Yeah, I'll share my screen. I have something really cool that we have implemented. So just confirm for me that you are able to see my screen now.
Yes, I am. There it goes. Infinite screen.
Okay.
Awesome.
So one of the cool things that we have added is the ability to create your agents and give them the power to interact with you on Discord or Telegram. And to demonstrate how easy that is going to be, I'll demonstrate it now. I'll just show you one example. So this is a bot that I have already configured. So this is what the UI will look like. I have a Telegram integrated with this. This is the information of the bot. I can also integrate it with Discord. But this is not the one that we are going to test. I'll quickly create a new one just to speed run this. So there's a new bot. I'll give this access to the Hyphy user guide. So basically, if you remember, this was knowledge that the bot will have access to. I will quickly create a new bot. Test.
Oh.
So this is a new bot created in Telegram. So I'll copy this token. I think. Did you want to copy? Okay. So as you can see, the bot has been configured, and that's all we had to do. So as you can see, this is the information about the bot. And if I send it a message, so this is our bot. I'm just sending it start. So the first message actually it takes a little while for it to come up with a response. So just let's give it 10-15 seconds.
And can you
There
zoom
it
in
is.
just a little bit on the?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's the browser. Oh, it's Telegram actually. Is that up, no? Should work.
Yeah, sorry. Just wanted to
Yeah.
see like the chat messages.
Yeah. Yes. Also,
On this chance, you might have this feature.
yes, there it
We'll
is.
just
So
ask about Heidi.
if I ask it, so it's just a bot that we set up. So I'll ask it about Hyphy.
Can you
So
create an or
you
can you create a product? Yeah.
what Hyphy is, and it should be able to respond to that. So it was that simple to integrate it with Telegram. So I have a Telegram bot now which has access to the knowledge that I wanted to get access to. And also, if anyone uses the knowledge from the marketplace, you are able to sell it. You are able to, earn rewards for every time that you are, every time I'm calling this bot. So every response gives a price per call to the seller who put up this product. So yeah, that's the main thing
Incentivize
we had
for
to
the seller also,
showcase.
the creator of the product. Can you see the messages actually? Pavel?
Yes. Yeah. It looks
Yeah. So
good.
so you create an agent. You attach whatever context you want, and then you can create a bot and just set up like that. Simple, as simple as that. And then you can talk to the agent. It will literally just give you everything on Telegram or Discord if you want. Like if you're a fan of Discord, we were, so we wanted to do that. You can configure the in the same way. You can just put the if you click here, and you can read the instructions how to create a new bot, and then just put the bot token here and save it. It will automatically get connected to the bot. And so the same thing that you could do with the chat UI, the thing here, now you can do the same on Telegram. In future, we plan to just add like tools, right? MCPs and tools. Once we do that, you can attach any RPC or MCP tools, and the Telegram would be able to perform actions on your behalf, and that would be pretty cool to see, right?
And also we saw that OpenAI released the two open source models. So we have also added support for those as well in Hyphy. So as you can see, GPT OSS 20 billion parameter model and also the 120 billion parameter model are now supported in our platform as well.
Along with Kimi K2, right? I think we did not introduce that. last time. Kimiki 2 is a recommended model. It's the latest one in the agentic world, and it kind of blew our mind. So we were like, okay, we'll just put it there for you to try out, and it works amazing. Right now, I think if you just go there, here we have also added this simple selector where you can select which primary model you'd like any tool. Like for example, in this chat with agent, you can select a specific model where you want to chat with this agent. But let's say you're sending a message from Telegram, right? So you can just choose a primary model, and the Telegram bot or the Discord bot will use that model by default for all the chats, right? So it's running, it's up, and you can test it right away. You can just create an agent and just attach your Telegram bot, and it will start working. Discord also works, of course. Apart from that, we launched our campaign, our marketing campaign, like 2-3 days ago after preparing. After the Vibe session, we were like on to marketing like completely and getting it to the hands of users. So we launched our campaigns, and we already have like more than 300 transactions by users on chain, along with like 30 plus active people testing our app, giving us feedback and improving the UX. For example, they pointed out it was not looking good on mobile with some screens, so we fixed all those bugs, and now the UX should look smooth on mobile also. You can test it on phone, you can test it on the desktop. Anywhere it should feel very smooth and responsive, and some bugs whatever were there in the UI UX or from the server side have been fixed, and we have been posting on the forum about those, and we'll be updating all the progress reports also there only. So yeah, I think we kind of summarize everything that we have been doing for the past few days. This was something that we were excited to show because the Telegram integration was it's very fun. We love it, and we are working on the next thing we are actually working on is workflows, right? I think workflows are going to be our next target. We want to get this done, as we described in the past session also. Like you could create a workflow that will contain multiple agents connected in a DAG, and you'd be able to call that workflow from anywhere. It would like it would be like a super agent, right? So we're gonna get that ready and in a bit, and then we'll be excited to give you a demo for that also.
Yeah, so one example, like just to share an example in this Vibe session, one example we had in mind for this workflow was, workflows will support webhooks. So what we'll do is using webhooks, we'll get GitHub PRs that are submitted to a particular GitHub repository. For example, we'll use our own Hithi repo. So if there's any PR and if it is merged, what our agent can do is as soon as the PR is merged, it can have access to the Twitter of this particular project, and when a PR is merged, it will write a new tweet about the new feature that was introduced, and it can send over the tweet on your behalf. If you want a level of confirmation in the workflows, you would even be able to like ask me on Telegram if I want to send this, and when I approve, it will also send to Twitter.
Yeah, so the whole idea was to make this as modular as you can. So the context, the knowledge bases are like in the marketplace, they are separate. You can create them separately, you can configure them separately, and then you can just integrate whatever you want. Like it's like infinite permutation combination of agents you can make. And then based on those agents, if you have multiple agents, let's say 5, 6 agents, and you want to create a super agent and workflow out of that, you could just build that into a workflow, cook it, and then ship it. And it's as fast as like all of these feel very easy because every action is just on the UI. It's as simple as clicking few buttons, right? You don't have to write a single line of code or anything. It just works, and it's completely customizable. We love that, like because we are developers, we love customizability. So we made it so that it's as modular as we could. The Telegram thing, for example, you can customize the agent, and then we will add more things. For example, if you want to style your conversations, let's say, those things can be added very easily just with like prompt sets, for example. So you could just add your prompt sets in the Telegram or Discord, right? So those things would be fun to see. We'll develop these as we go.
Our primary goal when developing Hithi was to enable users to quickly ship AI agents with zero friction and in a customizable way. So I think we are heading in the right direction.
Also to incentivize, of course, like the everything is like on like on chain, the creators get incentivized directly, price per call. Based on that, the models will automatically, everything will be calculated on chain and then automatically shipped to the, for example, USDT. We are testing right now, but then on mainnet, you'll just get real USDT directly to your wallet whenever somebody uses your product. Yeah, I think that's all we wanted to talk about. Right?
Awesome. I think very, very well done, especially the concept of workflows. I think very like a lot of what you have built is sort of ties into that model of pay per use, and then also
Right.
the ability for people to customize every single part of it and sort of connect it all together. And I think definitely that pay per use model is where like the big
Yeah.
the big flows for that. So I know like when you have like LangChain and LangGraph, like you can create these structures, but you can't really do anything with them and sell them as individual components. So glad that you're choosing that direction. And then definitely the data. I would say like addition and processing of it.
Yes.
Maybe we can have like more of like community initiatives to create better documentation or better support structures for these different
So
thoughts that
actually, I would interrupt you. Like that was that is something I want to talk about. So the fun part is like how many combinations of these things that you can have, right? For example, how many types of context you can create. Right now, we have given you, for example, RPC tools, right? What can you create with RPC tools? That would be like very cool to see. Like it will be up to users, and you see whenever something like this happens, and a lot of people start using it, they come up with so much creative ideas that we might have never been able to think about ourselves, maybe. And then they will create those things. And the best part is you can just replace any component anytime, swap it out. There is no delay in the updation time. For example, if you have a workflow, it's a stack, right? It's a stack of agents, which is itself a stack of tools and, for example, context, knowledge. You replace anything, it will be an instantaneous change to the workflow, and it will feel seamless because everything from the ground up is built using modular components, right? And that would be very cool to see, like people testing, experimenting with the tools and whatever their knowledge. We're going to add, for example, right now you can add you'll have to add a product in the marketplace if you want to sell it, but the organizations might want to add some private data, right? So we'll upload that, like we'll have that functionality for any organization or any entity to just self-upload their data if they don't want to sell it, right? You don't have to make it public, you just can have private data, just add to the agent and it will be of no cost because you're providing it and you can use it. That would be very cool because a lot of enterprises might have data they do not want to share, of course. They just want to use it for themselves or their employees. And since it's encrypted, so their employees can use it without even worrying about seeing it or anything, that would be cool to see. And apart from that, you said like the community, that's the thing that we are very excited about. We have made this thing. We don't know where this will go because there are there is so many imaginations and possibilities. And this paper use model, yeah, of course, this is the currently universal standard. I would think everybody is going towards that, and this is the most flexible one also because you are paying for what you are getting, right? So I think, of course, this would be fun to see how people create a lot of new things, cool things with our stuff. Do you have any questions about anything? We would love to answer that.
You've given a very clear presentation and sort of and direction in terms of this. So I think very, very well done. None off the top of my head, but of course, if anyone.
Yeah, that's fine. Like you could just like we could just keep talking, of course, if anything comes, because we would love to improve it based upon anyone's whatever people want. We want people to have whatever, like the things they feel like missing in AI agents, or like, for example, that creator incentive thing was something that we feel is missing in the Web 2 and Web 3 both AI world. That creator incentive things, people just create things and give it away. They are creating models and they're creating context and tools and everything, but then I don't think like this is a good way to incentivize that. So of course, we want everybody to have their feedback, and we'd love to add things, edit things, and ship. Of course, we'd love
Awesome.
to see what it becomes. Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Would like definitely if things come to mind, but I think what you've created is a good core. So anything that people would want, hopefully that customer feedback piece comes into play. We'll let the users decide.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
perfect.
That's good.
Awesome. Thank you, Martian, and
Karthik. Yeah.
for coming in and I guess sorry, is it Kieran?
Karthik.
Karthik. Sorry.
Yeah.
It started with a
That's
K.
fine. That's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you
Thank you
guys
for your time. It was amazing being here once again. And nice talking to you guys. And of course,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming on. Awesome. Thank you to Hythe again for showing us their application. So next will be Boltus, and I'll invite Dale up.
Hey, GM.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good. And sorry, I'm a bit sleepy and sick too, but let's do it, man.
Oh wow, dedication. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you for joining. I don't know how late it is in the world, and definitely, yeah, no, don't want to
Yeah,
interrupt your sickness and all that. But yeah, I'm keen to see what do you have in store for us today.
yeah, of course. So let me share my screen. How do I share this? Oh, this one. Share screen. Okay. You can see my screen.
Awesome. Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. Okay. So Boltis is a decentralized card game. So if you know Uno game, of course you know. Do you know Uno game?
Yes.
Yeah. So Uno game, it's kind of similar, but we changed the +2 card and the +4 card to avoid copyright because we want to make this into mainnets. So we want to avoid some things, and we already step ahead for our strategy, and we replaced this +2 with strike and void, and yeah, I will explain first. Probably, I think the stack everyone knows, and the strike is make the next player to take and draw cards, but you can counter it if you have a stronger element. So, for example, if the opponents give you water, you can counter it with plants. It's simple like that. And the void card is will make player to the opponent player to take the whole discard pile, everything on the table, given to the next player. That's crazy. So you need to remember everything that's been drawn, and then yeah, the next player is gonna be take the whole things and then reset back again. But this is still also experimental, and we are trying to do community feedback as well, and trying to balance the game and special cards. We have a lot of special cards that we trying to implement. This is also because I previously play Uno Mobile. So if you know Uno Mobile, it has a lot of special cards too, and their game in the mobile, they compete their coins here. So from that reason, and then I just think, okay, why not I make this coin into crypto coins, and then player can compete each other, because even in Uno Mobile, everyone loves to compete. Like it's a something valuable. Coin is something valuable that indicating your success. So this is the background and the inspiration from Baltis. And also Baltis is on track for we are converting in Hyperion track for the real time. It means we want to leverage the Hyperion fast transactions. I previously already make a 3D MMO fully on chain with other blockchain, and Hyperion. Hopefully this one is good. So, for example, if you are a new player, you can try right away. You can try to learn the tutorial first from here. The Playbot. This one is not on chain. This is a free one. But if you are a new and want to compete the testnet, you need to try. Let me show you the example, right? The Connect wallet first, and you're gonna connect to one of obviously your MetaMask, Hyperion. For Pavel, do you have you tried my game? Okay.
I've tried the demo, but I haven't
demo.
tried the on-chain aspect.
Okay, so that's okay. This is I would try to show to everyone new as well. For the one who watched and haven't tried, and you want to try to testnet, let's try it together. Okay, so I'm gonna connect to MetaMask first. I'm gonna try to connect as a new wallet address that haven't played at all, and then I'm gonna just need to connect this. This let's already connect, and if I'm in wrong network, it's gonna tell me I'm in the wrong network. But basically, right now I already connect, and this is the step for people who knew. And the first one is already done. The next one is obviously to try testnet. We need to get the faucet, right? And even on mainnet, I'm probably gonna, instead of faucet, I'm gonna change it into a swap widget, something like Levi. So for this one, for the testnet purpose, is telling new user to get faucet. So obviously it's because I read the the wallet is empty. And by the way, before this session, I tried to make the Hyperion. It seems down. I'm not sure if already going back or not. But I don't know. Can you confirm as well, Pavel, if you can try the Hyperion Explorer?
Yeah, it's working for me.
It's working for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Hyperion testnet explorer.metasdevops.link. Yeah.
Okay, for now, let's try completing this first. I want, instead of faucet, because already out of limit for my today quota, I'm gonna send it from my other account. Let's send this. Oh, it's going down for me. Are you up?
Yeah. I can try. It is, so the Explorer is up. Let me
Somehow
see.
my RPC is going down.
No,
I use the one RPC from the documentation.
Yeah.
I cannot.
So I guess like this is my screen for the Hyperion Explorer right now. So it appears to be working, but
It appears to be working.
Yeah.
What RPC do you use? This one.
Okay. This is just the Explorer. In terms of the transaction,
I can check. I don't know. I cannot. Somehow this is first time experience as well. Like it's down now.
Interesting. Can I actually signed in on my profile. Is it okay if you can guide me through? See if
okay.
I run into
That's
any
cool. That's cool. I can guide it to you from you. You want to change screen?
Yeah. Absolutely. Can you see my screen right now?
Let me.
I think
Is
it's on
this
the
0x3?
yeah,
Is that
0x3.
you? Okay, that's cool. Now, after you my depths detect you have a Mattis, it means you have enough token to create a smart contract. So the third step is to create session key and the fund.
So I got this right here.
Yeah,
Um,
that's good.
yeah, so I'll confirm.
This will execute the smart contract, and it will create a session key and also fund your account. It should be working. Can you try to click your profile there or wallet on the
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see. Oh, can you scroll down? Yeah, it's already working. Damn, you have a lot of Mattis, man. Yeah, that's then yeah, we can play if you already there. Then you just
Awesome.
need to play the middle one, and then yeah, it's gonna be play against the AI bot, and it's like Uno, right? And this is not your turn. So when your turn, you're gonna okay, it's a bug. You can try one of the card there. It's
Okay.
a bug.
Okay. Got it. So
Click it,
Okay.
and then yeah, when you click it, every actions you're gonna execute to the smart contract.
Got it. And then there's the on-chain interactions right here.
Yeah,
Excuse
it's
my turn.
automation. Everything
Right.
is automated. Then yeah, if it's simple like that. And for this, you have only 20 seconds left to win. This is on a testnet, so I'm just make it fast so user can just quickly understand the game.
Got
But yeah, this is like Uno.
I don't have any of the colors, but
Then
okay,
yeah,
awesome.
after that you got earn XP, and the XP should be also from through the the core smart contract. It will be everything is we want to make it on chain.
Mhm.
So as you can see, everything is there's no more interaction anymore, right? Unless your fund, the session fund is 0.
Mhm.
But if as long as it's not 0, everything is automated. Like and then yeah, it's a period to lose, but that's good.
Cool.
It just and
Awesome.
then yeah, I think that's it. And also we want because we have extension, we want to leverage the Lazai as our bots, so we can try to versus the Lazai, or we want to make this Lazai to represent us. So we instead we play by ourselves. We can Lazai can play on behalf on ours. So, and then
Cool.
yeah, after you have enough experience, you can go to the multiplayer. But basically, I turn it off because it's new, and when you try to find matchmaking, it won't have enough player yet. Everyone is still like a small amount user, right? So you're gonna forever finding match, and you never gonna play multiplayer. But that's why our first goal is to onboard new user first, and then people joining. And yeah, we had campaign, and it's already 500 followers coming in, and also I think the new users wallet is 50. We want to continue, but we have a bug for the leaderboard, so we want to like slow down the campaign. It's good, especially we have extension too. But yeah, I think that's already a good traction as well, because we can already know we have community we can leverage, and when we go mainnet, everyone can play and compete their token, and no longer testnet token but the real token. And yeah, do you have any questions?
Awesome. Yeah. Interesting how XP works within the game. Like you essentially have it so that people can earn XP, but also they can lose XP if they don't do do well.
Yeah,
Do,
if
do you
they
know
yeah.
like why you chose that kind of philosophy of like the ability to lose XP?
Yeah, if you lost a lot, you can lose XP. So you make sure to not. We want to. This is to create to make sure when we deploy the multiplayer, people not using a lot of alt accounts and they play to each other, and then if they lose a lot, they will lose XP. So this is to prevent that. So we make sure everyone to fight as much as possible to not lose a lot things. So because yeah, uh, it can be a bad, and then also when this XP as well, we can we are leveraging is for skill balance. So
Got it.
yeah,
So
because
so
it's
the
kind of like
XP is kind of like a ranking system in a way.
yeah in the yeah, and so I think it also because I play no mobile, I think somehow the game is kind of rigged when you can multiply your bet, like multiply 80 100, you when you win alone with win you when you win a lot, but somehow when you are not multiply a lot, you can also lose a lot if your card is really has a lot of stock card. And then I was trying to learn why is this, and but this also makes people coming back because they I play little and then I already immediately go bankrupt. And then when people go bankrupt, they buy coins. I mean the coins like $1, $5, like there's multiple options, but it's just $1 and then they purchase it. And this is psychological trick that they don't tell you, but this is to invite more people to purchase and to play. This is the to sustain the game. And the problem is if Uno mobile is available on like on browser, I'll probably still play. The on I need to uninstall that game. Like also make my friend play. We need to uninstall the game, the mobile game, and to quit the game. But now Baltis is not even you can play anywhere on mobile and desktop. So yeah, let's see. But
Cool.
we also can port it into mobile app as well to get the traction for users joining. And I haven't told you this before that Play Store, we want to publish as well into Web2 users or publisher called Crazy Games. It has 200 million users, and our other games after it's a 3D MMO, and after like 3 days, it's already 700 live players, like concurrently live player 3 days, and it was really a great platform to release a browser game. So that's our next step. We just want to acquire users from Web2, and when they feel want to compete more level, they need to learn what is Matis and they need to stake their token. And then yeah, they probably beat gambling maybe. I don't know, but yeah, let's see.
Nice. No, awesome. Great idea. Great idea. I guess like in terms of just overall, like based on my first experience, when you get put into the game, it's very fast paced. So then like maybe having like a tutorial thing of like this
Yeah.
card, it goes here, and then
Yeah,
like sort of
we
instead of wrapping up the piece. But I think idea is great. I think a lot of people played Uno, so definitely
Yeah.
that market, very simple, very easy to understand. I guess and then in that way, like one I guess I heard of like structuring like XP. The reason why I ask like for XP, like if you decrease it, I think they did like an experiment with like playtesting World of Warcraft. There was the concept of like rested XP, where like a person was had to go into an inn and essentially to get arrested. If you didn't go into an inn, if you didn't log out inside of an inn or like a home city,
yeah.
then you would get a tired debuff. And then people's representation of getting like a tired debuff was like negative, as opposed to like them getting a rested buff. So maybe like adjusting like at least maybe like the ranking system might be different than the overall XP system, and then having XP just sort of like incrementally increase, and then the ranking can decrease based on like the skill. Maybe that's better. Of course, that you're more familiar with like the overall like design and things. It's just something that I read.
Yeah, that's okay. I will figure out, and is it good, or we can extend the idea as well. I mean, our goal is to make it simple and onboard users. But thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, I think what you have is great fundamentals, and it works. So very cool to see that you're taking the real time capabilities of Hyperion into account there too.
Yeah, we want to test, is it like Hyperion really real time or not? So let's see if so. Yeah. So in the end, if it's not, it's somehow it's not as good. Again, definitely I can get like a lot of support from Metis as well, right? Because you guys also want to, hey, this to make it good, like to make it looks good. So that's yeah, we can get a lot of support each other. I can bring more user to Metis, and yeah, that's cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dale, for presenting Boltus, and yeah, very cool to see the next steps for this.
Yeah, thank you. Good night.
Yeah, have a great rest of the day.
Yeah,
rest easy, and yeah, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Awesome. Bye. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining our vibe sessions. We might have another one next week. We'll see about the different projects to see if they have any updates. The HyperHack has been extended until I believe the 21st, and then from there, yeah, we'll give a presentation probably with all of the projects being evaluated, and yeah, we'll get the final judging after that. Thank you all for joining, and I'll see you in the chats. Bye, everyone.